Ah. This is how we're doing it. This is how I leave you for 2 weeks. Through torture. By user vote. A whole 75% of you wanted me to do this. No, I can blame you, because you voted for it. I can blame you. Welcome in, everyone. Don't worry, Empirical. I'm well aware. But let me just greet everyone. Erin is here. Welcome, Erin. Hello, Empirical. Congratulations on getting first, Chuck, even though you were technically third. Andy Sloan, welcome on in. Hello, Rosa. Chucky, thank you so much for the 105 stream streak. And hello to you as well, Nuggets. And I believe I said hi to Rosa as well. If I didn't, hello, Rosa. You voted Fable as well. Well, it says there's only 2 people that voted Fable, and so far 4 people have told me that they voted Fable, so 2 people are lying. 2 people are lying to me. So, I have to contest with that. But yes, welcome on in, everyone. It's gonna be quite the journey today, isn't it? Because, I voted on the Discord. I wasn't here for that. Oh. Fair enough. Well, in terms of Fable, I suppose I have a bit of a thing to do with that. I'm going to move Fable to be one of the playthroughs I do next year. Instead of doing a one-off to check it out before I go on holiday, I've decided, seeing as that won a vote, I do want to go through that because it was voted for. And I've always been interested in Fable, so that will be one of the playthroughs for next year that I do as sort of like a refresher game off the back of a Final Fantasy title. So you have another game confirmed for 2026. One of them will be the original Fable Anniversary to be specific, off the PC. So you will get that as well. So look forward to that. I am personally quite looking forward to it because I have heard good things about Fable. Where's the list? Non-Xbox games. I forgot to write it down. We're going on a holiday. Streaming is an everyday job. No, Nuggets, no it isn't. I already have an everyday job as well. This is a hobby. Yeah, so yeah, that's the main thing. Fable, instead of it being a one-off stream for this week, I will be doing it in the next year. When I go through my Final Fantasy binge, that'll be a playthrough I do in tandem with that as well. But yeah, just in general, hello everyone. I hope we're all doing well. Pain and suffering, fun. Thanks, Rosa. Thanks, Rosa. I can't remember what I voted for. If I did, who knows? I've slept multiple times since that poll. I can't remember crap about it. Let me see here. Let me check the poll, actually. Who voted for what? What did Rosa vote for? I'm curious. What did Rosa vote for? Did Rosa vote for anything? Rosa voted for Fable. And Rosa voted for Alone in the Dark. So, it's fine, Rosa. You get something that you've wanted to do. Anyways. Hi, Bandy. Welcome on in. Yeah, what an interesting looking game. Yeah, Alone in the Dark, I know. But let me pop a couple shout-outs first before I get on to any business for the day. So first off, pop a shout-out for Empirical Woodland, who's going through a playthrough of the original Legend of Zelda. Fantastic friend, great streamer in his own right. Please do consider dropping a follow. And I will also pop a shout-out for Bandy as well, who's going to play Doom Eternal. Very nice. I still need to do a full playthrough of that. I still need to do a full playthrough of that. But yes, so I suppose for people that aren't already aware of it, if they're not in the Discord and haven't been here for streams where I've talked about it, this is the last stream I'm doing for 2 weeks. Stream will be returning on the 17th of June, but I will be away lapping up the Switch 2 when that launches on Thursday. And I'm also away on holiday with the family in the north of Wales for next week. So I will be pretty MIA everywhere, to be fair. Streams, Discord, and the like. In terms of what might happen in the meantime, I will give some details, information at the end of stream today for people that are interested and are actually in the Discord. And also just generally around the Twitch space and want some people to tide them over until I return and make everything better. I should update that thing. Oh, right, okay, it's not tonight then. Never mind. Ignore everything I said. Empirical is not playing. Empirical is not playing Legend of Zelda. Did you get sick of it? Because I was going to say I've played it before and I got sick of it. Welcome on in, Aaron. I've been there myself. You're in I've heard that from a few people that the North End of Wales is actually really cool. So looking forward to giving it a try. We'll see. And have a nice, relaxing time of it. I need the time off, because I'll be honest, I've been stressed out of my head all week. Just trying to get everything done in time for me going away. Work's been extremely hectically busy. I've been trying to keep up with the regular weekly run of streams. And in the midst of all that, trying to find some time for myself. Trying being the operative word. Failing being the probably more apt word in the grand scheme of things. I've been failing to do that. Do a stream with a North Wales scenery background? No, I am going to be taking a break from stream because I really do need it. I know that's a joke, but I'm just saying I need to not do anything Twitch related for a couple of weeks. Because I do feel a bit run down, to be entirely honest. I've been doing a lot in the course of the last month or so, and I think the time away is definitely what's needed. So I'm looking forward to that personally. But of course I'll be thinking of you guys. I'm not going to be away for too long. It's only 2 weeks, but you know, all being well. Not dropping it, just moving it to a different. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the time off because I think it's come at the right time, because I've started to feel the anxiety popping in a bit more. The stress has really been picking up with work, and it's all been around this time, like in the last week. So the fact that the holiday is coming up, starting at the end of workday on Wednesday, everything's sort of come together at the right time, I would say. Because I don't really like to put off things that I'm doing for like streaming and everything like that, because I feel like I'm in a good rhythm of it. So you think we're energy... Funny. But no, just in general. Just, you know, I have a social battery that only goes so far. And I do try my best to give the best to you guys, and the time off's just come at the right time so I can be back and give the best of myself to you again on stream for when I am back. So yeah, I'm only going to be gone for 2 weeks, and when we're going to be back, we're going to have some good games popping up. Final Fantasy VI is going to be starting. Paper Mario is going to be starting. 2 great games that I'm looking forward to doing. Should be a lot of fun. And all being well with the time away I've got in Wales, the time off stream, off online, in general, it'll do me good, I think. And, you know, the anxiety and the stress will calm down. I'll be back in the good swing of things. I can get in a comfortable spot with work again. And then we can just kick it off running and have a great time with the 2 new games we have on the docket. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So, like, in advance, I do apologize if throughout this stream you do see me a bit, like, up and down with energy and all that. As I say, it's been a very stressful week, so I'm just sort of working with what I've got, gonna have a fun time with Alone in the Dark, see if we can get this finished today. If we can't, then fair enough, but at the very least I'll have given it a good solid try. And then I can wind stream down, and then have a nice time off. At the end of stream, though, I probably will give some shout-outs to people who I think would be good to watch in my absence if you're looking for content for some days where you usually expect me live and I'm not there. Then I might have some people that could be a good substitution and alternative in the meantime while I'm away. So I'll be sure to pop some shout-outs. I know you're messing with me, Nuggets, it's fine. I know you're messing with me. I know you're messing. Yes, so Alone in the Dark is the business today. This was user voted. It was voted for only one stream, but then I was informed that I was so close to finishing the game, and then there was a bit of I've just lost my train of thought now. But then I was informed that, we were near the end of the game, and then, people were, like, excited, like, oh, do it again, keep going, try and finish it. So then I put a vote up in the stream. Do you want to see me try and finish, do you want to see me try and finish Alone in the Dark, or do you want me to do the one-off stream for Fable? And then 75% of people were more interested in seeing Alone in the Dark, so I have instead moved Fable to be a playthrough I do in 2026 for that streaming lineup, and I am going to be trying to finish this game today. Whether I succeed or not, we'll see. Will I rage? Almost certainly. But all being well, we're gonna have a good time with it. To be fair, this week's been chock full with all the Summer Games Fest shows. Been enjoying it. I haven't seen any of them, to be perfectly honest. I'm completely out of the loop on Summer Games Fest. I've seen none of them. The only one I have penciled in currently to watch is the PlayStation State of Play tomorrow. But I haven't been keeping up with any of them, so I don't really know much in terms of trailers or anything going on. So all of it is very blind to me. There was a bit of hanky-panky. No, there was not. There wasn't, actually. Which, given everything else that happened in Alone in the Dark, I was kind of surprised at in the grand scheme of things. Just next time, fill in a form and ask for 2-week vacation beforehand. I'm my own boss. The answer's no. For this stream, I am my own boss. Could never substitute the great and powerful JeyJeyDub. I don't know about great and I don't know about powerful, but thank you. I do appreciate that very much. I do appreciate that very much. That's very kind of you to say. Right. Well, I suppose it's time. Yes, but Reese is HR, so you need to run it past her. No, I don't. We have the event channel in the budget. Oh yeah, you do, don't you? I was going to say there's so many channels. I keep forgetting what there is. I can't even see it in my list. Do I have show all channels? Yeah. Why can't I see it? Am I blind? Gaming event chat. There it is. Ah. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. There's a lot of messages I've missed. Oh god. Right, I'll have to catch up with that sometime. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh god. I recently had dinner, so... Oh. Not sure if I've seen you in time. Yeah, I know. As I say, work's been very, stressful this week. There's been all the rush to try and get everything handed over, and I'm the type of guy that I don't like to leave things in a state for someone else, because so many people have done that to me in the past. And I know people hate that, so I do try and leave everything in a workable format. But because, of course, it's a reporting period and I've only got 3 days instead of 5, there's been a mad rush to get everything done, and also on top of that, get a handover written. So I've been a bit all over the place, and that was part of why I felt a bit short of breath on Sunday's stream, and I felt a panic start to come on. It was literally just because I've been so stressed thinking about it and trying to get it all done, and amidst other things that's been going on in my life, because I've been trying to keep up with other people, have free time for myself. I'm doing a lot. And I suppose it's just to the point that it started to compound on me a bit. So I suppose it's kind of apropos and very well timed that I am taking this time off and taking the time away and not getting involved in as many things and just taking that 2-week period to just unwind from everything. So it should be good. Should be good. So review for the Magic the Gathering set to the VODs channel. It's a short 7 hours. I hope the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy stuff is good, because I have no experience with Magic the Gathering. I don't have a clue. So it could be great or it could be utter crap. I don't know. But while we're on it, let me actually try and get the game up. Right. Load that up. Come on. Right, okay, so let me just... oh, nope, that's... There we go. Update that later. Pop this game up. Alt enter. Actually, wait, no, I need to turn the music off. Let's be smart about this. The cards look amazing. I'm looking forward to getting my... Oh, very nice. Very nice. I would have got them just because I'm a Final Fantasy fan, but I feel like it'd just be a waste of money because I wouldn't actually use them. Okay. Let hell continue. Right, okay, so I actually do know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Which is good. I have a lot of random items laid about. The art's amazing, but I am skipping as I don't like Magic the Gathering, and the game doesn't like me either. That's very fair. So I've learned, since the last time we did this stream, that there was a key item... Shut up! There was a key item that's apparently in the first room of the game that I completely missed. So I am now going back to retrieve it. Because, you know, everything can't just be very easy, can it? And while I'm on it, let me take out the sword. Just give it a bit of time. There we go. Piggy, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm currently running around with a sword. I hope you're having a good day, Piggy. What about you? Stressed, but glad for the evening. So, what I was supposed to do... Stressed, but glad of having the evening, mate. So, I'm feeling alright in the grand scheme of things. I was supposed to get this. This is a key item to progress around the area of the game that I wasn't at before. in the very first room of the game, because I thought this was a box and not a cupboard, so I didn't think I could open it. And now you have learned... Shut up! And now you have learned why I am an idiot. There are cards called lands, which are part of the deck. And those cards will produce the mana you need to play the other cards in the deck, and every time I played Magic the Gathering, I could either draw too many or too few lands. So I could never... That sounds like a lot, I'm gonna be honest. A book! More voice acting.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban. Hesperides Publications.
And thank you very much for the 45 stream, Piggy. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Then Perseus came across Ichthys, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichthys, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage."
Wrong Medusa. But yes, poor Medusa. But yeah, I will be honest, Aaron. You've said that about Magic the Gathering. It's gone right over my head. I'll be honest. I have absolutely no clue.
"May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver."
Thinking like energy cards in the... Oh, okay.
But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
I've just realized that this book was meant to tell me the answer to the puzzle with those 2 gargoyles where I had to use the mirrors to stop them. This whole time, this book was telling me the answer. Because this sounds very, very similar, doesn't it? To the gargoyles. I hate this game. Right, well, I have the cover now. I can throw this book away. Piss off. Right. Thank you very much for the alert, Chucky. I appreciate it. You didn't listen, and now your fate is to be alone. In the dark. Very much so. Have I missed anything else? Like, am I just going to add insult to injury? But yeah, thank you very much for the look. And I did see that you're only getting them to collect and not actually play. So that's very fair. The tank controls leave a lot to be desired. I also, by the way, I remembered... I have now found out how to do the cigarettes in that one room. I need to get the jug of water. It's an out... Oh, no, go back... Thank you. Outdated resource system as card games nowadays either have any card can be used for resource. Okay. Soup. Yeah, no, we're not. No. So, and this is another thing I've learned, right? So I'm supposed to take the arrows from here and then just avoid this room. Because now I had the key to the dance hall, which I got from fighting old Captain Hook. You know what? It's fine. I'll just leave. Because they're not going to go through the door. So I now need to go to the kitchen. If I can remember where that is. Right here. And then there should be a barrel of water. Which is right here. You fill the jug. Oh, come on. Come on, stop getting stuck on the wall. There's a couple cards in the Magic the Gathering FF stuff I'd like, but won't be buying packs to try and get... Yeah, that's very fair. And then, wait for this, guys. Wait for this. You'll love it. Where the hell's the jug? Ta-da! And now the cigars are gone. I can apparently drink from the jug of water, which I kind of am tempted to do, because it might restore my health. So I'm going to go do that now. Mildly intrigued to get the 2024 Alone in the Dark and play it, but sadly, I'm not built for playing horror games. Well, to be fair, it's probably the scariest one of them all, because all the other ones are laughable. So if I drink this, am I going to die? So, oh, it's stagnant water. Great. Neither's Josh. I don't mind a good horror game. I just don't like this horror game. And not because it's scary, because it's annoying. Right, okay, so I've done the jug. I need to... oh shit, where am I? Oh, I need to go back upstairs. Oh, the last Alone in the Dark. No, I didn't like that one either. That one was annoying. Although I have apparently learned that the Aline playthrough is more puzzle-focused, so I am tempted to actually try the second story of Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. I'm actually tempted. Can you believe it? I'm actually tempted to do it. Do it. Not now, obviously, but maybe in the future. That's what I was supposed to do the entire time. So what I'm supposed to do now is use the bow and arrow. I've also heard that the remake has a Persian dub for some reason, which could make it funny for me personally. Very fair. Oh, I need to... Okay. What's the point in having a bow, then? No, oh, piss. Never mind, hang on. Why is it not working? I have an arrow. Drop put. No, don't drop or put. I need to use the bow and arrow. Get the arrow back. Okay, why are you not working? Oh, hello. Oh, I did it! Okay. So that's how I'm supposed to use it. So apparently what Oh! I think I did it. I did! Hi, Lavender. Have a good look. Hope you enjoyed TwitchCon. The room's... Oh, for God's sake. Right. Lantern, 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 lantern. Here we are. Let there be light. What the hell is that? I cannot carry him, for God's sake. Right. Jesus. Okay, right. Get rid of the very heavy statuette. What else can I get rid of that I don't actually need? The chest... Well, I don't need these anymore because I've used them. Probably get rid of these. Let me save. Right. I've watched videos of Prince Persia Lost Crowns Persian dub, and the fantasy narrator sounds like she's reading an uneventful early evening news. Yeah, it's a fake book. God's sake. Right, okay, so I need to put this in a bookcase then. That's what I've learned. In fact, before I do anything, is there anything else I can get? Is there anything in the bed? No, there isn't. Okay. Is there something at the end of the bed? Is there anything in the grandfather clock? Is there anything on the desk? Right, okay, so now I need to put the... I like how it says the room's too dark when I can literally look into it. You know what I mean? You take a book from a bookshelf to open a secret door. Probably. Probably. If we're being real, it probably is. Oh, go away! Hey, I know this one. Okay. There is no room. The room is dark. Yeah, no shit. The room is dark, and I am alone in it. Very good. Wait, random idea. Random idea. And this isn't gonna work. If I drop this... Oh, of course! Now I can see everywhere. So basically I'm supposed to play, like, flipping tag with this dickhead. Bloody hell. I found a book.
Fragments of the Book of Abdul.
Of Abdul. So hang on. One sec, I've just got a message. Let me check that. Make sure everything's okay. Okay. Right, I'm good. Oh, nope, not that one. There we go. And go.
In the antique city of dead Relia, Cthulhu dreams and waits. In the pit of time, the unspeakable lies in wait. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Relia, your blocks of stone seal the ritual that gives birth to fear. Cthulhu Fatang! Cthulhu Fatang! Ayah! Ayah!
The purple blood doesn't look... It doesn't, no.
Let he who knows how to invoke the stones act. It is time. Let the shadow of Cthulhu darken the sky. May the servitor of the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs sound his flute in honor of the unspeakable. Cthulhu Fatang! Cthulhu Fatang! Ayah! Ayah!
Okay. Because that's obviously... Yes, yeah, like, in retrospect, yes, that makes total sense. But it's very rare that I would need to unequip a light-related item and get rid of it in order for it to illuminate a room. That isn't usually what would happen in a horror game.
May he who may not be named cast his withering gaze upon the unbeliever, for he is the door, the key, and the guardian of the door, and holds you now in his immense power.
Okay. Right. What the hell just happened? Okay, so reading the book... Right, okay, so reading the book hurt me. Reading a book hurt me. This is the type of bullshit I deal with constantly in this game. Reading a book that is usually out there to give lore hurts me. What? Why? What? Why? 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 Why would you ever read? Because this game requires me to. Hello, Gareth. Welcome on in. It's what? I didn't know that when I read it. Okay. Drop it. Drop it. Oh, God's sake. And thanks for popping the shout out for Elixir. Great streamer. Does a lot of Final Fantasy XIV stuff among turn-based JRPG related content. Great VTuber. Good friend that I've made. Would very heavily recommend their content. Right. No, no, don't, no, no. they can walk through walls. You know what would help? Actually being up front. Where the fuck is this book supposed to go? Where is this book supposed to go? And why can he walk through walls? Follow the rules of the game! It's a fake book. I know! Nope. Not there. I remember finding a note in The Witcher 3 that was a Cthulhu reference. I don't know much about Cthulhu, so I would not know personally. Come on. Come on, hurry up. I feel like I'm supposed to... I feel like I'm supposed to put the book here. I'm very confused. I will lend you my Cthulhu collection hardback at some point. Okay, fair enough. I'm not much of a reader. I will warn you. So, it would be a very long time before I read it. But probably best to lend it to me at a point that I'll actually have the free time. Will you go away? Right, okay, let me just save right quick. Okay, I need to collect myself. Oh, they're all short stories. Oh. Knowledge of outer gods is supposed to be damaging to oneself. I don't know. I didn't know. There's just one big sleepy octopus boy that makes you go insane. Apparently. I feel like I'm supposed to put this book somewhere. Go put you in here? It's a false book. I need to put it somewhere. This is clearly a doorway. I have to stand in a specific spot. Is it that particular bookcase I'm supposed to do it in? Because I will be honest, this is vexing. And now there's wolves. It's near that bookcase. Well, that's very helpful. Okay. Is it here? Bingo! Gimme my... No. Leave me alone. Awesome. Right, okay. Okay, jingling. What is this? A talisman. Was I supposed to do that? Was I supposed to do that? I got a dagger, and a dagger, and a dagger, and a parchment, and a parchment, and a book, and a book. Right, I need a flipping hell. Why is there so much reading? There's so much reading. Right, okay. Give me a sec.
The Sacrificial Dagger, Otto Stern, Lumina Books.
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many
Thanks for
examples.
the workload, Piggy.
Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion. The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement.
Oh, hang on.
It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, cf. Manzetti stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual. My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham. He introduced me to the rite of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs. The god being adored is known as the vagabond.
The vagabond.
Here, the dagger's role, which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential. The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god, for whom he acts as a go-between.
The goat god?
The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times, on night when the moon is full, in water that has been distilled 100 times, will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration.
Right, so I need that dagger.
The priest will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures the sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance.
Right. Okay. Right, so... hang on. So I need this one. I don't need these. I will... okay, hang on.
The Book of Yael, Signs of Stone, Eucharistic Rituals of Forbidden Cults. Texts collated by Monsignor Vacher, legate in the Curia of the Vatican.
We're reading stuff from the Vatican now, guys.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones.
The Old Ones.
These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them. What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath?
Okay, I've heard the first one.
It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He who goes in shadows protect themselves with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects. For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods, engraved in Manar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch.
Right, so keep the talisman, got it.
The sinful practices of those who fall into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair, and are a mortal danger to the soul. Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason, drops its guard. Man is easily tempted into perversion. It is why we must forever remain alert and renounce Satan with each breath we take. His ways are infinite in number.
Infinite. Remember that, guys. Infinite in number. Right, okay, so I don't... Okay, so why... Okay, there's a random Satan thing here, so... I have to just drop these. I can't just throw them. Can I read the book now? Oh, for flip's sake. Right, okay. Actually, better idea. Get rid of the knives. You call that a knife? This is a knife. Shub-Niggurath is Cthulhu's daddy. Father. Okay, got it. No, no, no. No. Yep. Okay, book number 1.
Juan Luis Jorge, De Biblioteca. Reflections on the power of the verb in certain texts. Archaeos Publications, 1919, Stafford.
Nope, I don't. One sec. There's a lot of text going on right now. And I will say, I'm not hating it, because this is very interesting lore. Summon Satan to fight Cthulhu for you. I'm going to go with no, because that's only going to end badly.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafach Fathang.
Right, okay.
The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces.
I will bet it will. Just popping in to say hi as I'm on my way home from... Yeah, no worries. Oh, Kim. Hello. Hello there. I've made progress, and I'm doing a lot of reading.
I will go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is
Thanks for the
itself
look, Empirical. I appreciate
a
it.
perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to attacks of demented hysteria, not unlike those described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits.
Probably known quite a few people that are possessed by evil spirits, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon, and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence.
As in Rhode Island?
Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azif's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon.
Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Other examples of books whose evil can be unleashed by any thoughtless reader are von Jutz's von Unersprechlichen Kulten and the abominable De Vermis Mysteries by Ludwig Prien, whose sordid death should be a lesson to all those tempted by a study of the occult.
Is the Necronomicon actually a thing, or is that just something made up for, like, stories like this? Or is that an actual book that exists? Because I bet it would be a fascinating read.
Ludwig Prien. De vermis mysteriis.
Can I not do this?
Nomine invocatoris si non sanctificatus es cave. De vermis mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et.
Right. Why? What? You've got, for flip's sake. Right, wonderful. Jesus. Yes, sure, get a book to read and then die after you read it, but you only die because you found out what the book is when you read it, otherwise it's just book. It is simply book. Well, I didn't know it was the Necronomicon when I decided to read it. This is what I hate about the game. Right? Right, leave those. I know what I'm supposed to do now. Do I? Hang on. Do I put it down here? No. Right, okay. So I have a dagger. I'm supposed to... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, leave me alone! What do you want? I can't get past him! I cannot get past him! I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Oh, I actually did manage to get past him. Great. Right. Okay. Now I'm just trying to think where I need to go now. Where is there to go? That new dagger can kill it. Oh, can it? Because I would greatly be greatly appreciative of that. Oh, sanctuary. Delightful. Right, okay, I'm actually going to put this down again. I'm going to search. So we have an ad coming up in 2.5 minutes, guys. A book. Great. What's in this one?
The Sons of the Sun and of the Shadows. Lieutenant Lope de Vega's account of his astounding travels to the land of the Aztecs.
Holy Christ! Cried Captain Cortez, astonished by the strange rite we beheld. We found the savages half naked. They were throwing balls of silver and gold at each other. They laughed as if demented, clearly maddened by some heathen drug. And yet, should one of them fail to catch the ball thrown in his direction, the poor devil was seized and dragged off to be sacrificed in their temple. As we discovered, this frightful game was a ritual most holy to them, and symbolized the movement of the heavenly bodies. The dropping of a ball foretold a catastrophe. That is what the Aztecs believed in their godless ignorance. Their countless deities could only be appeased through endless human sacrifices. The victim's heart, which was still beating, lay in the hand of the murderous priest.
I've got a snooze, so I'll pop that now because I think it'll take me a bit to actually get through this book. So I'll pop the snooze, and then we'll continue on with le book. One sec. Right, that's popped. Awesome. Let us continue. Cortez witnesses rugby for the first time.
The interior
Possibly.
of the temple was surprisingly cool. The weight of our armor, our exhaustion, even the burden of our suffering, they were all banished by a sense of awe that the crudely magnificent altar instilled. In the tomb-like silence, a deep voice chanted an incantation. The majestic statue of the water goddess, Chalchihuitlicue, seemed to throb with vitality.
Chalchihuitlicue.
This massive stone, draped in a golden cloak and studded with precious stones, was coming to life before our very eyes. Horror of horrors! The granite eyes of the statue, empty of life only moments before, were now injected with blood. We staggered back in amazement. Dom Jose was taken by a fit of convulsions. He tried to raise up his crucifix, as if to ward off an attack by demons. The heathen priest laughed cruelly. The statue's mouth cracked open in a deathly grin, bearing teeth sharpened to dagger points.
If you were actually there at this point, this must be terrifying.
Captain Cortez cried, "Attack!" But it was no use. We were glued
no
to the
juice?
spot. First, we were unable to move.
I do like
Our
juice.
armor seemed to be bolted
Guess
to
I'm
the
apple
temple
juice.
floor. Our legs weakened, and we collapsed in a thunder of steel. Only Cortez had the presence of mind to unsheath his dagger. He hurled it at the cackling priest. 4 inches of the finest Toledo steel buried itself in the heathen's face. His blood spurted, splashing the now lifeless idol. We picked ourselves up with difficulty. Never will I forget that terrible moment. My companions, naturally enough, told tales of devilish enchantments cast upon our armor. Whatever the truth of that, I could not deny that the supreme god of the fourth universe had treated us as mere playthings. I am convinced that a terrible energy is yet contained within that heathen statue. A power strong enough to change a proud conquistador into a helpless puppet. Drawing of Chalchihuitlicue by Dom Jose de la Sierra, done before the destruction of the Aztec temple of Tenochtitlan.
Oh, that's the thing I already have. I actually had that. I might have to go back and pick it up. Why do I have a poker? Okay, so I'd throw that. Nothing important in this bookcase. Is there anything important in any bookcase? Another book.
Unfinished chapter of Terra Incognita by Jacob van Ostade. A hitherto unpublished fragment of the manuscript unearthed following indications furnished in the Vatican Library's Expurgatory Index.
Okay. Right. I will save here, because I'm about to take the break. I will read this afterwards. But yeah, I will take the break now. We're back in 3 minutes. You take the time for yourselves as well, get some water, stretch, do all that good stuff. And we shall be right back. So, take care of yourselves. Welcome back, everyone. Let me just end that. And pop the game back up. And we shall continue. I have my water. I will at least be sufficiently...
Unfinished chapter of Terra
hydrated for this.
Incognita.
So,
In those icy and unwelcoming lands, the rites of wizards and healers are deeply rooted in ancient legend. Mysterious and cruel beings are thought to have ruled over the Arctic plains in times past. A cursed city, enclosed by massive walls, is believed to stand to this day. It contains fabulous treasures and is inhabited by the degenerate descendants of those who instilled centuries of terror in the hearts of the people.
There's a lot of rolling R's in this.
These people, naturally placid, are seized with rage and horror at the very mention of the prisoners of the ice. Were these dreadful captives to be freed from their frozen cells, they would reap a horrifying tribute of human flesh. These blood-curdling beings may be invoked by certain ritual words. They can even be controlled, albeit with the greatest of difficulty. I admit to being impressed by these tales, repeated to me on many occasions and in a number of different places during my travels in the region. I have also seen troubling cult objects, sculpted in a material unknown to me.
Interesting.
Another remarkable fact is that local Eskimos experience great distaste in pronouncing certain words, and invariably avoid saying them.
Right.
Here is a living example of the power that words contain. As it is said in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word.
I want you to know that when I joined, I had the stream muted and you had your arms folded looking mightily unimpressed. No, I'm just listening. But welcome on in, Coffee. Hope you're doing well. I'm stuck, I think. I'm trying to sort of figure out what the hell I'm... Oh, another book?
If Rocks Could Talk, or The Story of a Louisiana Plantation by the Marquise de Chamfray.
Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome on into this lot of reading.
After the criminal selling off of Florida by the foul usurper, my father elected to remain in this inhospitable land, where we were free at least to express our royalist feelings, and hope our country would come to its senses. In 1818, a certain Pickford bought up Ledoux's land, after the poor fellow had ruined himself in unfortunate speculation. Pickford soon turned out to be the most loathsome human we had ever encountered.
We found the very... sadly, no. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is not currently within this library.
He was an adventurer of the worst kind, nouveau riche, and bloated with a grotesque sense of self-importance. First came the incessant army of men with shovels, digging into the mountain of earth that was to fill in the surrounding swamp. The undertaking was quite stupendous. We learned from a slave that the final objective was to connect the existing caves with another one of gigantic proportions.
Waste of a library, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the Very Hungry Caterpillar, don't you?
Racked by a mania of persecution, Elia Pickford constantly fired his workers and hired new ones. He did all he could to keep anyone from learning about his plans. My father was amused and said, "The poor fool will end up getting lost in his own cave." The walls went up, and tongues started wagging. Our detestable neighbor had been a sailor, a ruffian grown rich on questionable trade. Distasteful stories were told of him.
Oh, I'll bet they were. The hell's that? Is that... Hey... Is that a map? Needs to have goosebumps and funny bones too, yeah. You can clearly see everything that truly scared Lovecraft in these notes. Arabs, Germans, Spaniards, also some unfathomable cosmic monsters. He had some ideas about white Protestant Anglo-Americans. I don't know anything about H.P. Lovecraft, so that's...
When
Somebody say it, so... That's how my room is laid out if you look closely. I can't even make head out. To be honest, it's clearer on the stream preview screen. Actually, well, you asked us what game and we told you this. We didn't ask... Yeah, alright. Semantics. He was very racist. Let's put... Oh, okay. Well, you learn something new every day. Then again, it was the 1800s. And, yeah, there's probably a lot of unsavory characters from around that period of time, to put it mildly. Like, oh, no, I don't intend to.
When the work was finished, Pickford invited us to the opening of his rambling mansion, which he named Derceto.
Oh, for God's sake.
My father asked what the strange name meant. Pickford answered, Derceto reminds me of Astarte, the fertility goddess. Around here, the name is Shub-Niggurath, I believe. That a name so steeped in evil should be said aloud came as not such a shock to my father, as he himself confided in me some while later. We left immediately.
I mean, I would too, to be honest. Like, do not look up the name of his... Yeah, don't look up the name of his cat. I mean, I wasn't going to. But, like, honestly, I've not really had any interest in H.P. Lovecraft before. So, it wasn't really something I was going to go into. At least not now.
Derceto was burned down in unexplained circumstances. It was undoubtedly the deed of some jealous Yankee or another. It was amazing to watch the servants rushing into the flames to try and save their bullet-riddled master. After that terrible night, Derceto fell into ruin. Its blackened walls were soon overgrown, as human-built works always are, by ever-present nature. In 1875, the property was eventually bought by a gentleman whose name was Howard Artwood. I was sorry that my father, who delighted in fine conversation, was no longer alive to enjoy the company of this new neighbor. Learned and well-versed in history, he had made a particular study of piracy. It was Artwood who told me that Pickford had commanded a ship that flew the flag of piracy. That explained the scoundrel's great wealth. Artwood was fascinated by Pickford and undertook a great deal of research in an attempt to find some treasures that he was convinced the pirate had hidden. He went through the ruins inch by inch. He then had the burnt-out house rebuilt exactly as it had been, and refurbished the library that had miraculously escaped the flames on the night of the Great Fire. Artwood set about studying
Welcome
every
back, Kim.
volume
Have a
in
good
that
look for dinner.
library, and often talked to me of his research. He was a handsome widower, deeply attached to his son Jeremy, who was later to become a professional artist. Artwood worked incessantly, first from the room I offered him, then from his own freshly restored home, which he rebaptized Derceto. I imagine he hoped to enlist the help of the god of good fortune in his treasure hunt. As far as I have ever been able to tell, all his searching came to nothing. There were no lost treasure to be found at Derceto. I learned of Artwood's death while I was in Paris. But that, as they say, is another story.
Interesting. It's nice to get a bit of backstory on everything. You know, you get to learn about the characters and all that. It's nice. There's nothing in here. Right, so that's everything on this side. Let's try this case. Nothing there. I'm just lost now. Nope. Welcome on in, Westy. Hope you're doing well. You arrive at me searching bookcases. The only book left is the one that hurt you. Okay, that's good to know. Right, so I will collect my lamp and I will get the hell out of here. Oh, actually, no, I should probably have that out until I get out of the room. Be nice if there was like a light switch. Do the bookcases have the answers to everything in the universe? If so, I'm listening. If only it did. If only it did. I don't need you. And I don't need you. What am I doing here? To watch me play Alone in the Dark. That's what you're here to do. Read it again to be sure. No! No, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a terrible idea. Nuggets, to read a book that hurt me before. Right, okay, so... A key! And a parchment. Another key. Oh boy. Right. So this key opens something.
The Creatures of Night by Hubertus the Bald. Translated from Latin by his brother in prayer, Fratre Johann Marcus.
Right, okay. I mean, it's called Necronomicon. That sounds like a fun name, like a comic. It does. Hello, and welcome to Necronomicon! But I bet people in the modern day that don't know anything about Lovecraftian fiction will probably think it's the name of a convention and nothing more. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Westy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. That's what it is. It's Tuesday today.
Of monstrosity. You who read me know that night engenders monsters, and that night creatures exist. The accursed book of Abdul al-Hazred is clear on this matter. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Unhappy he who knows that book.
It's that one book from Evil Dead. When does Bruce Campbell show up in this? He doesn't, unfortunately. He doesn't. Although if you want to play the remake of Alone in the Dark, you will get to see David Harbour and Jodie Comer, if that's any consolation. It sure is a Tuesday. Yeah. No, I've not been stressed at all.
Unhappy he whose eyes alight upon that foulest of texts. Unhappy he who implores the standing stones, for he will free the powers of darkness. Of the pit. Stagnant waters are like the memory of men. Beneath the surface calm, clawed beasts await, and are known to initiates as the deep ones.
Awaiting his prey, the Deep One seizes him and drags him down to the abyss, where Dagon, the cruel god, swims and reveres him whose name may not be pronounced.
Cthulhu.
Of libraries. Unhappy he who frees the prowler. Unhappy he who meets the prowler erring among the books. He generates the vagabond that comes from other spheres. He believes the vagabond does not exist.
This is a cheery game, isn't it? It's like this is a really cheery game.
He will feel the embrace of death, for in the eyes of the vagabond, books are no more than dreams, stone no more than wind. The vagabond knows how to take the breath of the reckless.
I'll bet he does.
Of strife.
Oh, we're still going.
He who speaks does not know, and believes he is able to kill the creatures of the night. Folly.
Folly.
Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy.
Okay. Okay, the reading just stopped. Let me... hang on.
Of strife. He who speaks does not know, and believes
Does
he
it
is
actually
able
just
to
cut
kill
off?
the creatures of the night. Folly. Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy.
Okay, never mind. I will try and fill in the line. He who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate, but he
who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. But he who believes he knows nothing. He who knows says nothing.
So me reading that was a waste of time. Cool. It wouldn't surprise me if the narrator somehow tries to kill you at some point. Probably. Welcome to Necronomicon, and please remember that... I'm not even going to try to read that, I'm going to be honest.
Of death. There are domains more terrible than death. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Each creature is conjured up and is not dead, but returns to the origins. A monster, a science. Steel kills the vagabond who never dies.
Is that Welsh? No, it's Cthulhu speak.
Translator's note. Here ends the manuscript of Hubertus, who died in the library of the convent
No, I saw
of
Cthulhu,
Carolla
never
in
mind.
the year of our Lord 1666. Requiescat in pace.
Requiescat in pace. Keikaku means plan. Yes. Yes, it does. Right, I have a key. I have a feeling I know what this key is supposed to do. Oh shit, I don't want you. Go away. Requiescat in pace, or as Nico says, regatti de pazzi. Oh, Nico. Oh, Nico. Right, I think I know what this is supposed to be used for. I think, anyways. Come on. I see the line in the sand. Time to find out who I am. It's time to see where I stand. Evolution. Okay, never mind. The key doesn't work on this. Right. So what the hell does this key work on? For God's sake. Right. It's natural that you won't try to read that, for the language of the old ones is impossible to be uttered by earthling mortals, and that Latinization is just an approximation of the actual translation. You need face tentacles for correct. So basically, call the Ood from Doctor Who. Right, does this work? Ah, there we go. Progress. Right. Okay, there's a random saber on here. There's a mechanism to trigger. Oh my god. I think I know what I'm supposed to use. Oh my god, a record. Right, okay. I think I'm in here. Ooh, Davy Jones, and the best of them all, Zoidberg. Indeed. Indeed, Zoidberg. Right, okay. Hang on. Right, save. Pull it up. Hey, it worked! Oh. I did it! I did the thing! Hang on. If I touch them, does anything happen? Yep, no, something happens. Let's just ignore that. Right, okay. So. Think, Josh, think. So I need to activate this mechanism, and I think to do it, I need that broken saber, which is right here. And I'll take the blade too while I'm at it. And I think what I'm supposed to do is place that on the shield to activate the mechanism. Now, I don't know if I'm able to do that, seeing as I broke the sword. But we can certainly try. There's a mechanism to trigger it, so I think what I'm supposed to do is put one sec. Just gonna double check a couple of stream things. Because I've got the stream stats up there, so I'm just checking things, making sure that there's no lags or anything on my end. Because I didn't know Cthulhu Club was chill like that. Well, you never know. Cthulhu can find ways to surprise you. As he is oft to do. It is our tentacly boy, after all. Right, okay. Let's continue. Down we go. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a new save. Okay, I'm in a cave. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, well, oh no. I have 9 health. Help me. Breathtaking combat. Only the best in 1992 survival horror. Only the best, Coffee. Only the best for you. What's down here? Why? Alright, go down here. They brought the boulder for me. Okay. Hello? Why are we stuck on this? Okay, I made it. Well, this isn't... Okay, I'm just gonna run. Jump? When's jumping been an option? Oh, for God's sake. And now the swamp thing. Yeah. I barely have any health. Wonderful. Right. Oh, for... Shake it off. What did you do to Josh 1? Oh, I still have it. I'm just, you know... I'm making separate saves in case I have to, like, get more supplies. Right. Oh. That was easy. And we... No. Okay. Right. This game's asking me to platform? This game's asking me to platform. Made it. Yeah, sure, I'll save that. I hope we're getting close to the end game, because I am running low on, like, every conceivable supply. What the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna dial back right quick. What's down here? It's a hole with a giant spider. On guard. Right, okay, so giant spiders cannot be killed. Got it. So avoid that, just move on. That's what we've learned. If you see purple spiders, just don't try, just leave them. How is it in hell? Oh, it's something. It's something, Marin. Well, come on in. This Kevin looks kind of... Don't say it. Warm. Yes, warm. Oh, come on, man. Am I doing the right thing? I think. Just kind of guessing at this point. Oh. Come on. Come on. Climb up. Thank you. What's that, sir? Fair play to her doing this by jumping in the heels. My ankles would be shattered. Yes. She is built different. Sweet, made it. No, why am I jumping? No, I need to search. It's locked. A gem. Sure. A book. Sure. Another book.
Memoirs of a Lost Soul.
More reading. She is too used to slaying. I am the last person in the world that should use the term of someone slaying, because I'm very old person in my dialect. I don't use this newfangled speak of a person slaying, as it were. I don't even understand how to walk in heels. Isn't it just like heel toe? I am a woman in the same way a tomato is a fruit. Okay. The game became reading in the dark, yes. Has anyone played Enter the Matrix? I have. I've played it. Good game.
The mask must fall. You who discover this manuscript understand this. I am here at your side. I am waiting in the darkness of my crypt. Soon you will belong to me. One of my slaves wrote this document. I have lived for 3 centuries, and my name is Ezekiel Prext, or Elijah Pickford. You may choose which to call me.
Oh, okay. He's lived for 3 centuries. Got it. Okay. I do the awkward shuffle in heels. If I raise my foot at all, it's all over my balance, my life, and my ankles. I wouldn't know. I have never walked in heels, nor would I ever plan to.
I do not hide out of fear. My power is immense.
I'm a trainer's guy.
I have sailed the 7 seas. My ship, the Astarte, spread terror through all the continents. The corsairs judged me like the Welsh judges of 1620, but they could not destroy me, and neither could the pirates. Now, I am immobilized. Damned Yankees!
Alright, calm down, mate. No heels for me, don't feel like snapping my ankle. Even though high heels were first designed for men to wear. Yeah, funny how that works out, innit? You can get trainers with wedge heels in them. I could, or on the other hand, no.
Witchcraft, voodoo, and the Cthulhu cult. I know them all. I have reigned and implored the stones. Only the Catonian haunts the cavern and resists me, but he dare not attack. I have need of a living body to regenerate myself. The Heartwoods managed to escape from me, but you who are reading these words, you will yield to my embrace.
Oh no, he's gonna possess the character I'm playing. He will know the power of the heels. Gonna look a bit, need to get my daily task in... Oh, for Phasmo. Alright. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. As a dude who has done some theatre, I can say that I found heels not that uncomfortable. What type of heels, though? Kitten, block, stiletto, platform... Not a clue.
I hear your ragged breath. And smell the stench of your fear. I have vanquished death. I built Deseto. I know what it is to wait. Cthulhu helps me. My servants will lay you upon the sacrificial stone. My roar will rend the night. You will be mine, and I shall reign once more. Come to me.
He seems very cheery. Unk is tweaking. It's a bit, isn't he? Nice old man. But I have retrieved this shit. Don't need you anymore. Right, let me just save again. So I don't have to read that again. Right, what am I doing now? We have... Oh, hello. Can I... open search? There is a mechanism to trigger. Right, okay. This room's dark! Of course it is! What the hell? What do you mean I'm in a maze now? Are you alone in this dark room? Doomford Town Gym. It really is like the Doomford Town Gym in Pokemon Gen 3, isn't it? It's literally the same thing. Like I say, amazing, isn't it? Josh will hate me. I won't hate you, I'll just be very disappointed. Oh, do I go this way? How much do I have left on this? Oh, I've still got another oil can. Hello? Hang on. No, well... This way? Oh, you've got to be taking the piss. We found the dark. We bloody did, and I'm flipping lost in it. You're right, Nico. Welcome on in. The lamp goes off. I don't think it bloody does. I'm still using it. There's a mechanism to... God's sake. Right. Use that. Lamp is full. Get rid of this. But I hope you're doing well, Nico. Welcome on to the stream. The lamp is... I don't think it is! How's the week been treating you so far, Nico? You having a good Tuesday? You show up at a point where I think I'm near the end of the game? I think I am. I hope I am. I pray I am. I have to cook and do groceries. Oh no. Do I need a platform again? Why? Why, you sadist? And did some such... Oh, very nice. Nope. This one? Nope, not that one. Chinese curry with pulled chicken. Ooh, very nice. This looks like the end game with enemies at every corner. Probably. But to be fair, the whole game's been like this, so... What would it look like if we died here? Bad, I would imagine. Oh, what the hell do I do? Can I just open it? Or is it there's a mechanism to trigger. Is there? Right. What thing do I need? The cartridges are wet. Oh no, not the cartridges. Right, so now my rifle's useless. Got it. I have a hook. Ow. Cool. Start again. There, what? No. Right, Right. Is this gonna work? Not with aim like that. Don't think about it, Josh. Just go for it. Right, can I... Okay, that's not gonna work. What does this thing do? What does this hook do? Oh, thank God. How much health do I have? 3. I have 3 health. What do you mean I've moved in a circle? What do you mean I've moved in a circle? No. Okay, I'm gonna redo that, but this time do some smart things. Don't do that. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Okay. So we're going in circle. We are, yes. No, that's not what I meant to do. I've done this before. Oh, I can't. Oh. That'll do it. Baseball because she had some thrown at. Yep, and I think I've lost the gun. My throw was so good that I lost the gun. So I'm gonna go back and do that again. And this time not lose the gun. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, you know what? Right, you know what? Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, we'll get there. I'm gonna get there. Come on. There it is. Now I can see the gun. Now I will save. Why do you not work? Exactly. Run. Run. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. Jesus. Bloody wet. I'm so close to the end. Like, I know I am. Yes, run! Run! Hello! Why? Why? Climb. Climb, please! Excellente. Collect the rifle. I have my bullets still. Up we go! Use hook. Great googly moogly! Oh. Right, give me a sec, gotta pop a snooze. Right, we've got another 10 minutes till the ad. We'll get in there, guys. We'll get in there. Oh boy. Right. Back in we go. I don't think it bloody is. I am stuck against the wall. I am stuck against the wall. There we go. Through we go. There we go. We did it. We did the thing. We're there. And because I don't trust it, I'm going to make a third slot. And I am here again. Why am I here again? Why am I here? What do you mean I'm here? Is this a new room? Because I rent the wrong... Right, okay. Oh. Right, okay, let's do this again. So I'm not supposed to open that door. Nikonov, a new challenger has entered the ring. Very much so. The challenge is my sanity. Can I keep it? So I'm supposed to find another door that this hook will work on. Is what I'm to understand by this, Erin. I'm supposed to find another door that this will work on. Because for some reason, and I don't know why, this just leads me back. Oh! Right, okay. So I'm not supposed to go to that room, I'm supposed to go back through here. Oh, psh. Right, so I was right with this one to begin with. Right, let's go back. I would like to get rid of you, please. Right, there we go. How much health do I have now? I've got 4. I've got 4 health. Right, okay. They regenerate. Oh, you know what? You know what? Just go away. I need to climb up here, I think. I need to use the hook or something to open it, or whatever. Is this a dead end? Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Nice. My cartridges are wet, so can't use that. Oh, God's sake. Right, load save again. I'm actually losing the plot here. I'm actually losing the plot. An error hasn't popped up yet, so I assume I am supposed to go back here. Well, I can't shoot, can I? Flipping hell. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's keep moving. I need to be, oh, for God's sake. I actually need to be in the maze, for God's sake. Oh, so that's how it feels right now. It feels like I'm in a bloody maze. Post some cards, challenge you to do it by the challenge you to do it by the time I'm back. I'm not going to take that challenge because I think I'll fail. But I will certainly try. Good luck posting the cards. Have a good one. Hopefully we'll see you when I'm back. When you're back, sorry. Because we haven't had in 4 minutes. Why have a maze? Like, why? And like a maze that's entirely dark. Why is this a thing? Like, what's the point? Like, you've already made the game stupidly challenging. Why introduce this element of it? Like, why? Why go out of your way to piss the player off more? Do I go this way? No, that's literally where I came from. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay. But this is exactly the way I was going before. That's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. So I can't go this way. So I have to go up here, which is where I've been before. Like, I've literally done all this before. None of this is new. And then that doorway, which brought me to here. So yeah, I've done all this before. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me out here, Aaron, because I've literally done all this before. Like, I'm literally going in circles. There's nothing else in this maze. It's at the start of the maze. So this door that I opened at the start of the maze, right? That's what I'm supposed to open. The one that I've opened with the hook. I opened the door, and it brought me back to here. So am I supposed to be here? Because that's the only thing I can think of. I am honestly lost. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I am lost. Then go up to a second door with the... Okay, right, okay. So I was in the room with the pool. I got a hook. I opened the door with the hook. I got back into the maze. There was a door to my right that I opened with a hook. That brings me here. I am doing the exact thing that I've already done. So yes, in this room. Right, okay. Right, let me pop off on break for 3 minutes. Let me read up on the guide, and then we'll be right back. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Right, we're back. Welcome on back, everyone. Hope we're all doing well. I know what I've done wrong. I know what I've done wrong. So I am now going to take the work to fix it. Yeah, no, I had a video, Aaron. I had a video. Because I found that guides originally can be quite misleading. I need to load a previous save. No, no. Shit, a brick. Where's this? I'm supposed to do this. Go along the dark and flee the hills, which are silent, but beware the oh, for God's... Right. Kill him. For me, kill him. Thank you. Just what I needed. Thank you. Oil lamp, throw it! That's not what you were supposed to do! Right, okay. Try this again. Lighter. I've arrived and some random dude's cards are en route. How goes it? We're near the end. Okay, the lamp is on. Now I gotta throw it. Right, I thought the game froze, but apparently not. We're still on. Now I'm fleeing. It's not just you, Kim. I thought it crashed too. Oh, piss off! Open the door. Open sesame. Get me out. There we go. There we are. Listen, love, I get it. Your heels look nice. Can we move it along? Ah! Is there anything else?